There is a lot of deception out there right now. The darkness is being taken out, and it's taken itself out because it couldn't stop. And there are a lot of people still attempting to mislead others. I am Holly, and I'm sharing a part of my journey to bring courage and inspire you on yours. And there's a lot of free information out there right now. If you want to learn anything, being a scholar is voluntary. Although when you can take in and discern information and learn and grow, this really is beneficial. And with all of this free information currently out there, you really have to watch it. And I see so many people saying, don't do this, do this instead. And I got caught in the trap, and I know that many of us do. We want to learn, so we sign up, we get the free thing, and then our email inbox is like just spam, right? It's just 100 emails every single day. So when you can focus on where you want to go, what you want to learn, how you want to grow, then you can start to filter out, leave the leave the impulse decisions, leave the free stuff that really doesn't serve your current focus. Maybe it would serve your focus coming up, where you know you're going, where you know you're headed. But when it comes to these people who tell you the one way how to do everything, you gotta be careful. Because a lot of these goal setters set you up for failure. They want you to set these goals with a timeline and a time frame that the majority of us could never meet. And then we set ourselves up for disappointment. I've never really set goals. I've known what I'm working towards. I know where I want to be eventually. I don't set goals writing a list and saying, I need to do this in the next 30 days. There's sometimes you can add in like a daily negotiable or a daily non-negotiable, where it's like, I need to do this every single day. I'm not going to put a time on it. I'm just going to make sure that it gets done. So when you have lists, you can set up to do certain things each day. When you have a goal, and these coaches they hold you by the hand, and they hope to bring you to a certain goal by a certain time. Who takes in accountability for all of the life circumstance that gets thrown at us daily? Children, work, your truck breaking down, whatever it is. And I'm not saying to prepare for the worst, because I've also never really truly believed in that. I believe in trusting that we know exactly what to do when that time comes. And so, really, when you can learn to just sit with yourself and be in the quiet, quieting the noise and removing the distractions, that's where you find out what you really need. Not by somebody else telling you what you need to do. And this is where some of these coaches can be really great. Because true coaching is the coach taking the lead by asking you questions and you figuring out your own answers and you figuring out what you need to do for your growth and your potential moving forward. Not the one answer fits all type thing, like when it comes to the diets and anything else. How to parent your kids. What to do, what not to do. We all have our own reality that we've created. So, in the Hebrew language, you can learn so much. There are these words that we use in English. And in Hebrew, a lot of these words have 3 meanings. And sin is a very, very fascinating word in Hebrew. And the definition for sin in Hebrew is basically the hook for your eye, meaning, where is your focus? Where are you focused on and attached to? What's got you hooked? Where your focus is distracting you from your true self and your true purpose. And it's distracting you from the internal guidance system. So, sin isn't just what you choose to do. It's not drinking and drugs and sex and all this stuff. It's not your behavior. It's your focus. Sin is the distraction from your higher self, from this prime source creator. Sin is when you are not in alignment with your purpose. When you are focused externally on the distractions and disruptions from the deep inner work that you need to do, healing yourself. That is the biggest sin of all. Your programming of your own mind through your consumption. It's a lot simpler than people realize. And it's because barely anyone is capable of sitting with themselves. Can you sit with yourself? Can you sit with yourself without sharing every single thing you do on social media? Can you sit with yourself without having to answer the phone to your mom every single day? Can you sit with yourself and not worry about your children and that they're safe? Can you sit with yourself in peace? In peace. The distractions are everywhere. And every single decision and choice and thought that you make affects everything that you go around, everyone that you're attached to, everything you touch. And we're in a time where we've returned to natural law, to nature's law, God's law, divine law, universal law. And anything that cannot stay in alignment with itself, it's being removed. So you've been warned so many times to shift. And now that karmic retribution is here, in the year of the dragon, there's no time better than the present. Take accountability for your actions. Learn how to be in silence with yourself. And yes, it's painful. It's painful to truly do that deep inner healing. There's no other way, though. These these older people that get Alzheimer's and all these diseases, this dis-ease within the body is all your blockages that you've created for yourself. All of these blockages. You poison yourself with processed foods. You poison your mind with the consumption. Everything that you focus on, you sin. Until you find that inner joy and that peace where you can be still and just be. It's a beauty-filled place. And I welcome you all here. Mwah. Blessings to you all.